everyone. Welcome to another episode of Insights with Soularis, where I am your host, Jennifer. I'm a tarot reader for over 10 years, and I have a certification in over a dozen healing modalities. But regardless of all of that, I usually just say I am a channel of spirit bringing messages for those who find me. And as we are waiting for a caller for tonight, I'm going to start in with a message for the collective. Take this as it's resonate because it is for a large group of people, but the themes will be applicable to your life over the next 7 days. Immediately, we are coming up with a lot of movement coming forward. It is a great time to start planning, making those long term plans. Now, it is you're planting the seeds, which is a little opposite as we're going into fall, at least in the part of the hemisphere I'm in. But if you start making the long-term plans now, you're going to build a great foundation for when the season turns again in that not this year, but the following year. I'm seeing between the April and August timeframe. Again, this is the collective, so it is going to be spread out a little bit more, but the plans you are making now will come to fruition the following year. And sometimes are a little bit impatient on that, but it is really about finding the right people, finding the right colleagues and coworkers, and truly finding balance as well. So over the next couple of months, it's like a purging. You got to declutter the house to bring in better and very nicer stuff, much nicer stuff. So imagine that the next few months is all about dissolving all of the negative aspects or things that you don't need and to bring in new opportunities. So over this time period, just through the next couple of months, focus on what you actually want, whether that's in relationships, in your job, because you have what you need, right? The previous couple of years, like the previous 7 years, you have been building your skill set. You have been learning lessons, whether that's lessons on how to be a better romantic partner, how to be a better parent, or just better in your field, in your career. You have the resources, you have the skill set. So release and allow yourself to embrace what's coming forward in the future. Again, that will be within the April to August period of next year. This is the time to continue to plan. All right. So with that message, I hope that helps coming forward in the next week. And we are going to jump into our caller today. We have Karen from California. Hello, Karen. How are you?
Very nice, and thank you. And to dovetail on that, I think part of your ending message was meant for me to take to heart. Yeah, mine is relationship questions.
Yeah, you had a painful ending, haven't you? The very first card that popped up before you said anything. um, yeah, it's time to embrace change. We're just going to go ahead and say that. And you are to be expecting things to get better now, especially if it's somewhat of recovering from an addiction, whether it's like codependency, maybe you had a partner that has some negative behavior patterns and you were kind of being drug into that well as well. It seemed okay, we're just going to start. It's the end. It has ended, and we are going to move forward. Now, since that card came out, do you have any specific questions?
Next step.
All right. Do you want to
You're on
continue?
point.
Do you want to continue on the relationship path, or do you need to want to go into another aspect of your life and far as questions?
It feels like I'm facing a fork in the road.
Yeah, I can see that you have a lot of decision making coming forward. So let's dive into this. And if anything specific catches your ear, you want to know more because we only have a short amount of time together, just let me know and we can stop and we can just swivel on to the next thing. All right. So previously, I do see that relationship with a masculine figure that you thought was trustworthy, that was compassionate, that was respectful as well. But things have changed, things ended. It was not what you wanted. It didn't turn out how you wanted. May have been the happy beginning, but it quickly fell apart. And as you are in this present state, as in this moment, I see a lot of fears. Okay. anxieties, worries, and you were talking about fork in the road usually, right? When we have to make decisions, our mind is moving quicker because we're trying to find the best thing possible for us. And I see underneath that you are being pulled in to two particular directions, or could be a couple more, but there's two that are really asking for your attention. That's really the root cause of the anxiousness, that tension in the body that you are currently feeling. Um, and there is a warning here to be cautious because you do not have all the information, especially if you're thinking about if you're trying to sign a lease on a new apartment or making some type of contract around your living space. Not everything is meets the eyes. You're what I'm trying to say, because spirit is trying to say all of this at once. I'm trying to get it out. Um, Somebody is trying to fool you right now. Okay. Actually, I do see about two or three people trying to fool you right now. So keep your discernment high. All right. The good thing I like about this is that you're smart, right? You have the skill sets to navigate all these situations. So even though you're in this period right now where you're anxious and people are trying to one up you or um get the best of your situation, try to turn it in their favor, manipulation, all of that, it is temporary because you need to revise the plans that you have. You're on the right path. You have that first inkling of thoughts of what to do next, but everything else is going to change. You just have that one part, that one page, but the rest of the book is to be written. So even though it's uncomfortable to have these people around you right now that do not have your best interest, they are delaying you for you to figure out what to do next. Coming in the very new future, less than a month, you are going to have an opportunity to take a leap of faith and to follow your dreams. Now, it may be a little bit scary, but this has been coming towards you, right? We live in cycles, and you had been in a very long cycle of bad luck, of harsh lessons. So that wheel has turned back to the favorable position for you. So you get your good karma back because you have learned your lessons, you're ready, and things are going to start moving quickly for you in a positive direction. But again, you have to use your discernment in order to not get brought back into these negative people and these negative situations. And as we're moving into your dreams and your passions, right? Because you have that inkling, the thought you were thinking right now, that path, it is a small flame and it's going to grow bigger. You're going to find the right partners, the right people, the friendships to help grow your passions and your inspirations. And they will bring financial success as well, or at least some type of stability and luxury. It may not be like, hey, I'm going to become a millionaire or anything on that, but it will be like, oh, I have a little extra to go buy my favorite soap or to go just take myself out to a spa day. That luxurious kind that's not overboard. It is warning also, as well as you're coming into the upcoming months, particularly around the holiday seasons, to pay more attention to your family. Because as you step in back into the nurturing role, I do see you as a very nurturing person, but it seems like the anxieties and being stuck in your head has pulled away from how you approach your loved ones. Um, Coming back to that and nurturing others and dealing with any type of fears, especially fear surrounding money or employment, self employment, spending time with family will really give you that deeper understanding on how to make your dreams come true and exactly what you want. And I absolutely love this for you because I'm also feeling, I think it's a grandmother figure. Of course, sometimes spirit guides come in and sometimes past loved ones come in, but a grandmother energy is coming in. And within your heart, allow that love to just envelop you because this love of the spirit that's coming forward is so incredible and so warm. And this is energy stepping forward to say, hey, I got you. I can hold you when you're weak. When you stumble, I'm watching. I see ahead. I see farther ahead than you, but I'm going to be right behind you, taking the baby steps to make sure that you get where you want to go. Because ultimately, I see a new beginning coming up for you. Pay attention within the next 8 months. So you're going to be doing a lot of shifting from this anxiety, tension as you're right now into someone who has regained their confidence, someone who is steady and more grounded and very good with boundaries. And learning all of those things over the next 8 months, you're going to have so many opportunities. You're going to be like, yeah, I can do whatever I want. I am confident, I am graceful, intelligent, and I know when to strike, and I also know when to wait. So, all this combinations of stuff is really coming to a place of peace, contentment within your home life, and also increasing your long-term plans, your abundance, your opportunities. So a little bit of patience right now. Again, watch out for deceitful people. You have that initial dream coming forward, you see it, and just know that it is coming towards you, but it's going to change significantly. But you have that first piece, and just know that this grandmother figure is coming in to really support and make sure that you move forward in the direction that is for your highest good. Does that all sound good, Karen?
Yes, blessings and thank you.
Yes. So I'm just going to give one last final message from Spirit. You do have a new person entering your life. It's not going to start out as romantic by any means, but this person will help you with your psychic abilities, will help you with your intuition, but overall help you push you into a new phase. So that is wonderful. They are going to help you reach your dreams, but just by igniting you. They're only going to be in your life just a little bit, but it's just exactly what you need to get on to the next stage.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you, Karen. I hope you have a great week.